Well, the latest polls are showing the Louisiana governor's race in that old term is Bobby Jindal's to lose.
He has a realistic shot at winning outright in Saturday's primary. WAFB's Jim Shannon continues his profile of the candidates on the road with Bobby Jindal.
Republican candidate Bobby Jindal has enjoyed the highest poll number since the campaign started. His numbers are hovering just around 50%, which could land him in the governor's mansion in the first primary. But after suffering a bitter defeat 4 years ago, Jindal says he's learned his lesson.
When I ran before, I'd never run for anything before. Now I've got more of a track record, more experience. Yeah, I'd run health and hospitals, I'd run the universities, worked in the private sector, but now I've got a track record, and people can see my record of building a bipartisan coalition and getting things done.
Jindal says Louisiana is poised to turn things around in state government. 80% of the legislature will be replaced. The apple cart will be upset, and you know, Bobby Jindal's glad.
They don't want change. You know, the hogs at the trough, they don't want to see ethics reform. They don't want to see the spending brought under control. There's a reason there are 600 earmarked projects in that budget, $60 million. There's a reason that when you, the media, ask the legislature, where's that money going? There's a reason they refuse to tell you.
Bobby Jindal admittedly comes from humble beginnings. He has always been blessed with an above-average IQ. A former Rhodes Scholar, Jindal has risen to the ranks of the United States Congress. On the campaign trail for Governor of Louisiana, Jim Shannon, WAFB 9 News.
The Louisiana Republican Party is demanding, meanwhile, that John Georges apologize for comments he made about the birth of Bobby Jindal's third child. Jindal had to deliver his wife's baby at home last year in Metairie after he says there was not enough time to get to a hospital. Georges says Jindal orchestrated the whole thing as a publicity stunt and in doing so endangered the life of his child. Indeed, the story received widespread media attention at the time. So far, no apology from the John Georges camp. The Georges camp responded to this story tonight saying, quote, "The Republican Party is trying to distract voters from the fact that Jindal is not debating or answering questions about such things as why he took $50,000 from Littleton, Colorado interests seeking state approval of a toxic waste dump the citizens of Baton Rouge have opposed for 7 years, or the fact that he has taken at least $30,000 from video poker casino interests. Those are the real issues," end quote. Just a reminder, there indeed will be a debate tomorrow night, including Bobby Jindal. You can see all 4 of the top gubernatorial candidates in the final debate live right here on WAFB. The debate begins at 6 o'clock. Until then, you can email your questions for the candidates to campaign2007@wafb.com, and I'll ask the candidates your questions.
You know Jindal has a vote in Congress, though. We'll have to watch to see if he is here.
Well, he'll try. Jay